action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy station? Today is Sunday, June the 25th, and it is a hot, humid day. It's probably about 85 degrees, and we got a lot of rain all night, so it's also very humid. Buddy is sleeping in the other room, and I don't want to disturb him because it's kind of hot in my workout room. So I'll let him chill out in the kitchen where the air conditioner is. And but I do have some pictures of Buddy. I'll upload some pictures of him in this video so his fans can see Buddy as well. So for today's exercises, we're going to do some light, gentle stretching exercises. We're going to incorporate some Kundalini yoga within those exercises for stretching the body and healing the back, the legs, the neck, the shoulders, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, I will demonstrate those exercises. First, I will start by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I will say the mantra. Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Om Namu Guru Dev Namu. Om Namu Alright, and for those that don't know, that means I bow to the teacher within, and I usually write it up on the screen there so you can see it. And the first exercise I'll do is a very gentle, light stretching exercise. It's somewhat like the Sufi grind, but basically instead of going around in a circle, we're going to go from side to side, gently, from the left side to the right side. We want to inhale as you're going in one direction. Exhale completely as you're going in the opposite direction. And with this exercise, you don't have to be so rigid in your approach to doing it. You can move your back and your shoulders from side to side a little bit. You can do a half circle, like a half Sufi grind where you're tilting your body forward. Wherever you feel that tension in your back and in your spine, you want to stretch in that direction or opposite of that direction to release those tense, sore muscles. In a slow motion type of movement. And it's also good if you have tension in the back of your neck. You can drop your chin towards your chest and gently roll your head back and forth as you're doing this exercise. And you're gently going from the left to the right. I know I got the fans on and the air conditioner on in the other room, so it might interrupt the audio. Hopefully it won't. You just want to rock back and forth, side to side. You want to do this for about 1 to 3 minutes. Wherever you feel that tension, just move your body gently in the opposite direction and stretch it as far as you comfortably can until you feel nice stretching those muscles. Stretch that neck, twist from side to side. This is one of those exercises I can do for an hour if I had the time. It would be boring to watch me doing this exercise for an hour though, but that's how good it feels, especially if you have tension in the back of your shoulders, your neck, your hips, your spine, your lower back, your upper back. You could always even bring your hands out, push your arms out, stretch that back further. Just gently moving from side to side. Feel all that tension just release from your back, your neck, and your shoulders. All right, for the next exercise, when you get up, you can sit on your knee. This is a good exercise to do, sitting on your knees. If you're unable to sit on your knees like this, it's good to get a chair. You can sit on a chair, or if you have one of those foosballs that I have, you can sit on one of those. And basically, you're going to sit on your knee. And the reason why I sit on my knees like this, because when you're sitting on your knee, it really stretches out your quadriceps, and it stretches out the front part of your shins, and it's a really good stretch just sitting in this position. But again, if you're unable to sit like this, just sit on a chair and do this next exercise. The next exercise, you're going to bring our arms down, and then you're going to inhale, bring your arms up to about shoulder level. Exhale, bring your arms up overhead. And do this for about a minute. In a slow, methodical motion. Remember, the key is you don't want to be too rigid in how you're doing the exercises. You just want to bring your arms up in a fashion that's comfortable for you. You might move your elbows slightly different. You might rock your shoulders back and forth. Wherever you feel that tension, so you can just release it. Most importantly, remember to breathe as you're doing these exercises. So in other words, you wouldn't do this exercise exactly the way I'm doing it, but somewhat the way I'm doing it. And again, this is an exercise you want to do for about 1 to 3 minutes. I might have went a little over or under. If the exercise feels so good that I actually lost track of time while doing that exercise. The next exercise you want to do, you want to sit up on your knees. And again, if this exercise is too uncomfortable for your knees, for a lot of people, try standing up and doing this exercise. If you can't sit on your knees like this. Actually the first exercise, you're actually sitting on your knees like this. This one here, you're sitting up, but you're still on your knees, okay? And this activates your hips more, stretches your lower abdominals and your lower back region more. And basically we're going to do the same exercise, except this time we're sitting up on our knees. And again, if this is too painful for you, just try doing this exercise standing, okay? It feels like I engage my lower back and hips more when I'm sitting on my knees when I'm doing this exercise. But if you're not that flexible, again, just try doing it standing. And again, we're going to do the same exercise. You're going to bring your hands up to shoulder level. Bring them up over your head, and we'll do this for about 1 to 3 minutes. And remember to breathe properly as you're doing this exercise. Inhale fully as you bring your arms up. exhale. Bring it down. Or vice versa. As long as you're inhaling and exhaling fully between each rep. All right. If I did that for a little more than a minute, I apologize. The exercise felt so good while I'm doing the exercise, I almost didn't want to stop. All right. The next exercise I'm going to do is, it's called a good morning exercise. Excellent for the lower back. This exercise you want to keep your feet about maybe shoulder width or slightly wider apart. Then you're going to take your hands and you're going to put them on the back of your head. And basically you're going to bend forward slightly. Remember, you can bend your knees slightly as well. And the goal is to try to bring your back till your back is about parallel to the floor. And then you're going to come up. And then when you come up, you're going to slightly arch your back a little bit as you're straightening out. You keep your knees bent slightly, and then you're going to bend forward again. And then gently come up. You don't want to bounce or shake or go too fast when you're doing this movement. You want a nice, controlled, slow movement while you're doing this exercise. Remember to breathe properly. This exercise strengthens and stretches and tones the lower back, hips, glutes. If you can't make a whole minute during this exercise, you can pause for a few seconds and rest at the top. Take a couple deep breaths. And I'll demonstrate this exercise from the side view area. Basically, you can slightly bend your knees. Bring your back to about parallel to the floor. Come up. Nice controlled motion. That's great exercise. I feel a nice stretch in my lower back, shoulders, when I'm doing that exercise. And then my final exercise is going to be the tree pose, which is great to do after the good morning exercise, because this really helps to align your lower back, spine, and it really helps improve balance. And this exercise you want to do for about a minute. I'll start with my right foot, and you want to balance on your right foot and hold for about a minute or so. continue to breathe deeply throughout this exercise. After about a minute, bring your foot down, and then with your opposite foot, go for another minute. 1 to 3 minutes is usually good. Again, that exercise felt so great, I almost didn't feel like stopping. I think I'll do another round of these exercises after I'm done with this video. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure to subscribe to Travels with Buddy, and I'll have some pictures of Buddy in this video, or during this video. All right, have an awesome day, everybody. Peace out, and try doing these exercises.